Welcome back to Dollars and Cents for Women. In this module, we're going to discuss credit. Let's get started. What is credit? Credit is using someone else's money, usually a company, for a fee. There are four major types of credit. Credit cards such as Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express. Store cards, which give you credit within a specific store only. Lines of credit issued by banks. And loans. These include personal loans, car loans, mortgages, school loans, etc. Lenders make money on credit by charging the user interest, a fee for using their funds. The way we use credit is important because it affects our future. The way you use credit today determines how much borrowing money may cost you in the future. Your credit can impact your ability to make big purchases like a car or a home. And the way you use credit can also affect your ability to get a job. It's important to learn how to manage your credit effectively. Two terms you should be aware of when discussing credit are a credit report and a credit score. Your credit report is an official record of an individual's borrowing and repayment history. Your credit score is a measure of your potential borrowing ability to repay debt. Your credit score is computed by looking at several factors, including how much debt you have, how long you've had credit, and the types of credit you've had in the past. Based on that information, a number, your credit score, is generated. The higher your credit score, the better. The lower your credit score, the more borrowing money will cost you in interest in the future. So, who monitors your credit report and your credit score? There are three agencies who collect this information: Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Did you know that you can see your credit report for free online? Check out www.annualcreditreport.com. Here you can access a copy of your credit report from one of the three major bureaus for free. Also, on the Dollars and Cents module page, you'll find a sample credit report for you to review. After you review your report, you may find it's not in good shape. Don't fret. You can rehabilitate your credit report and score over time. There are three basic ways to do this. First, if you see any errors on your credit report, you can write to the credit agencies and dispute these errors. We have information on the Dollars and Cents module page on how to do this. Next, pay your bills on time. Late payments negatively affect your credit. I recommend automating payments to ensure you're never late. Third, pay down your debt. The more debt you have, the lower your credit score will be. Paying down debt can seem like an overwhelming prospect. So how do you do it? We recommend paying down debt using the snowball method. This method allows you to pay down debt in a manageable way. How do you do it? Well, first, make a list of all your debts in order from the lowest balance to the highest balance. Next, start making just the minimum payments on all your debts. As your smallest balance is paid off, add that money to the payment of your next highest balance. Continue in this manner until all your debt is paid off. Let's look at an example. Remember our friend Eve? Here's a list of all the debts that she is currently carrying. She begins making minimum payments on all of her debts starting in June. By October, she has paid off one of her credit cards. Eve takes the minimum payment from her first credit card and adds it to the minimum payment of her store credit card. By January, Eve has paid off her store card. She takes the money she was paying for that bill and applies it to her dentist bill. By March, she has finished paying that bill and is using the money to pay off her car loan. By May, she will have finished paying off all her debt using the same amount of funds each month. We call this the snowball method because the amount of money you pay to a single debtor gets bigger and bigger as you pay off more credit. On the Dollars and Cents module page, there is a debt elimination worksheet that you can use to put your own snowfall debt plan together. You will also find other resources on debt management and credit counseling. Let's review what we've discussed in this module. Credit is the ability to use a company's money for a fee. This fee is called interest. Types of credit include credit cards, store cards, loans, and lines of credit. Using credit responsibly is important. The way you use credit today can impact your ability to access credit tomorrow. It can even affect your ability to get a job. Your credit report is a record of your borrowing history. Your credit score measures your ability to repay debt. The lower your credit score, the more it will cost you to use credit. You can review your credit report for free online at www.annualcreditreport.com. And you can repair bad credit. The best way to do this is by disputing any errors on your credit report, paying bills on time, and paying down existing debt. I hope you've learned something. We'll see you on the Dollars and Cents module page and at another time.